I'm Fatima Haydari. I was the female tour guide in Afghanistan. Actually, I was doing well there as I was just flying and following my dreams that suddenly something by the name of a nightmare happened there, and they were Taliban. Taliban, when they just captured Afghanistan, Huli, or the capital of Afghanistan, it means Kabul, I was there. I was staying in a dormitory, and then when I was announced that Taliban have captured there, I was really shocked and terrified. When I get out of the dormitory, just seeing people there on the streets, they were also shocked and terrified. And that time I just thought of one thing, that now our country, our people, and everything that we have done during these 20 years in Afghanistan, they are sold to people who their joy and happiness is in terrifying and killing people. So I think that was a point that we had to decide to get out of the country, because the country was no more a place for living for us, for the ones who had dreams to follow. So there, the tour operator of our company, he just called me, and together we decided, he just told us that our friends are in Italy and they are trying to get us out of the country. So there, when we were announced by the Italian that we have to get out, we just went to the airport, actually, because we were lucky and we had a lot of friends all around the world. All of them have tried to get us out. So our names were on so many flight lists. So first we were announced by the American embassy to go to the airport, but on that time when we just moved to the airport, we were not successful to get into the airport, because for us getting a seat into the flight was not a problem. For us the problem was getting inside the airport. That was a problem, because as we went to the airport, that was actually terrible, and it's hard for me to even express that. Taliban, there are a lot of gunshots, people who were injured with bloods, or people who just lost their children, or just like a demonstration who has been through a conflict, something like this. I myself, for the first time, my friend, she just fainted because she was not feeling well. I was trying to help her, a member of Taliban. He just threatened me by holding his gun straightly to me, telling me, go away, otherwise I would kill you. 2 times he has threatened me, and 2 times I was thinking, this is the end of my life here. So on that time, we were not successful. We just decided to go back, because getting into the airport doesn't deserve our life. So the next time, I think it was 1 or 2 days later, we had a flight to Poland. So we get into the airport at the airport at 3 o'clock, and we had the flight to 8 o'clock. Again, the same story, the same terrible, and the same Taliban who were terrifying people with their gunshots and just treating people. There, I just remember they have a journalist teared up all his documents and took him with a very violent behavior. I don't know where is he now, and I'm thinking of him, where is he now. So we just missed the flight because we couldn't enter till 8 a.m. to Poland, and the next flight we had to Italy. So the very interesting story about us, we were just really hopeless, and we decided to go back, but because we were so tired and very thirsty, we decided to sit somewhere under the shade next to a garage. Then a boy just were looking at us strangely. He now just asked us, are you going to go to foreign countries? We just told him, yes, we are going to go, but we are not allowed by the Taliban to go inside. So he told us, I know a member of Taliban, we can help you to get near to the foreign soldiers, but they asked for money. So they asked for $300. So we provided that money to them, and they just helped us to get near to the foreign soldiers. So there we hold our sign to Italy. Then they have just clarified or found us and took us into the airport. So once we get into the airport, we felt safe, and right now we are in Italy, and we feel safe, though it is hard for us to adapt ourselves in a new country with new language, new culture. But the good thing is we are safe here and we can follow our dreams again, maybe from a different way, from a different perspective, and maybe we need to restart many things, but the good thing is we are here and we are safe, and to do things for Afghanistan we can just surely we wanted to do for Afghanistan, but first we needed to be alive, and the only way to survive that was to getting out of the country. So thank you so much.
By the name of Allah, my name is Somaya, and also I am 24 years old. I was a tour guide in Herat, and also I was working in an agriculture office in Herat. At the list of the day when the Taliban attacked to Herat, and first they are attacked to Herat, after they are attacked Kabul, and those days I had a tourist. She was from Thailand, and she just went to the Herat just for 2 days. But when the Taliban attacked the Herat, she couldn't find a flight to get out the Herat, and went to the Kabul, and she was so worried, and she afraid to Taliban, because if the Taliban know her, for sure they are killed her. And also that time I cover and hide that girl in my room, in my house. And also after a few days we can't find a flight to get out the Herat, and I with my guest, a tourist, we came to the Kabul, and also she traveled to her country, but I cannot find the because that time the Taliban after the Herat they are attacked to Kabul, and me with my group accompany tourist tour guide. We just want to have a flight to go to the Pakistan, and after that for the second country, but we cannot go to the Pakistan because those time have some problem. The Taliban surprise all the people who are living in Kabul. We just try to go to the airport in Kabul, because our name was in 6 country list to find a flight, but for more time we just tried at 9 at morning, at midnight we just tried to go to the airport, but we failed, because lots of the people they want to go to the airport without any document or visa and also passport, and we couldn't go to the airport. And actually we were a group, and Fatima told you about how we can access to go to the airport. And after that we go to the airport after 2 nights. Yes, we fly to Italy. After we went to the Piacenza and for quarantine, and after we transferred to Ferrara for 2 weeks, I think. Yes, and now I am in Varese. I am thank you for the government of Italy, because they are a lot of favor for us, and thank you for everything. Now we are safe, and we can follow our dream, our education, our everything. Thank you for everything.